Another one busted dust. Ow! Another one busted dust. Hey, hey! Another one.
Another week in my life. It's 4 p.m. pretty much, and I haven't gone to the gym yet. I've just been working. I have a lot of stuff to do right now. In fact, I'm actually editing a YouTube video while making another YouTube video, so it's a little weird. But we're working, we're getting stuff done. Store's doing well today. I woke up, we've spent probably 30 bucks on ads, and the amount of money that we have actually spent on our store is $217. So you guys can see right here, we have 2 sales. Someone checked out for a fat ass amount, but our profit margins on the store freaking crazy. We're making $37 of profit in order pretty much, and right now we have like $15 CPAs, so really good. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. I realized through these weekend of lives I have been giving a lot of store updates, but typically since products just always act differently, some products will end up doing well, some products will end up killing because I'm like, fuck, that just didn't do well. So I'm only really going to talk about a product if I think it's doing well. But nonetheless, the strategy still remains the same. I'm finding products on Calidata. And I know a lot of y'all are, you probably are like, okay, everyone talks about Calidata. What are you doing special on it? I'm finding products that, like just aren't on the top 10 winning product. I'm finding products that if you were to go to most revenue and on the first page, I'm not clicking on. All right, I'm trying to find shit that's a little bit more low key. What that means is a little less revenue. I'm searching in other niches besides fucking supplements, which is what everyone's selling. Don't get me wrong, supplements are killer, but I'm trying to find other niches as well. I am finding other niches. In fact, this product is another niche. But on top of that, my strategy still remains the same for finding winning ads, not products. Testing in the US and UK. Day 1, letting it run for 72 hours before ever making an executive decision. Yeah, as I'm literally just sitting here, I'm taking traffic school. Your boy, this is giving me online school flashbacks. We got a fucking traffic school. There's like this jank ass little timer down below here, and it counts down. I have to go through all these chapters. It's like 4 hours, and you would think like, oh my gosh, Ben, that sucks. You should hire someone to do it for you. And while I did contemplate that, I was like, wait, I was literally D1 at cheating when I was doing online school. This shit is literally no match for me. So I realized I already got around the fucking system, bro. I already got around it. It counts down from the timer, and even if you go out of the tab, it still counts down. So I'm just getting work done as it's fucking counting down. This shit is so free. For those that don't know, I've been a legal driver on the road for I believe around 7 months now. And in those past 7 months, I've owned an AMG C63S and a McLaren 570S. Kind of crazy to say, but in those past 9 months, I've acquired around 9 citations. None of them, believe it or not, actually adding points to my license, except for my most recent one, which has been running a red light, which is right here in my hand. I don't want to leak any information, but it's right there on my desk. I had to pay $275 to not get points on my license and also pay it. And then I paid an extra $80 to take this traffic course and cheat on it, all for not points. And so next time I get a ticket, low-key, I'd rather just fucking hire a lawyer and have them go to court for that shit, because this is boring. And I pretty much paid the same exact price as if I was to hire a lawyer. Hiring a lawyer for a ticket like this was like 400 bucks. I'm pretty much $400 deep, and I'm fucking just watching a countdown timer go down to finish this traffic course. It's okay though. You live, you learn. I learned nothing. But after I kind of finish this, I'll probably end up hitting up the gym, because I haven't gone today. Drinking my go-to drink. But yeah, that's the update. It's 7:30. Been doing work all day, and I was about to head over to the gym. But look at the sunset, bro. The sun, you can't even see the sun. The sunsets never fail in Miami. And also on my balcony, someone's definitely smoking weed. That shit smells like za. But look at, bro, you can't even see the sun. That's how glorious it is. God doesn't even want me to record it. But imagine like a prime ass sunset. That's pretty much what it looks like. Little plane right there. Little speck. Sunset. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it now. Look how beautiful it looks. So amazing. When like that gold streak is all along the horizon, that's when you know the sunset's fucking busting, bro. It's so crazy how 8 billion people experience today in 8 billion different ways. And I'm just one of those humans who happen to record their life and just show you guys what my life is all about. And it's so crazy how at the same time when I'm recording a video, there's someone who wished they had a camera. There's someone who has too many cameras. There's someone who can't even see, who can't even watch. It's so crazy to fathom, like 8 billion people experience today in 8 billion different ways. There's even some people on this earth who didn't even know they experienced today. There's some people who lost their life today. It's crazy. I'm about to go to the gym though, drinking my coffee right here. A little drive to Miami Beach, never hurt nobody. Today, once again, is just one of those days where I work. I don't do anything. I'm not going outside, not doing anything fun. I think if this is your first weekend of life watching me, you just get prepared to see a whole lot of the same shit. And I'm gonna be quite honest. I'm very surprised a lot of y'all be watching this shit and be like, damn, that's fire, that's fire. Because I do the same shit pretty much every single day. Now there's like some days where I'll go play paddle, probably about every other day. And there's some days, very, very occasionally, we'll actually do something interesting, but somehow I still spend a shit ton of money. I think it's just the amount of dinners I go to. But anyway, nonetheless, I do a lot of the same shit every single day. That's a good thing. But my filmer, he is coming down here in a week. So we're about to film a shit ton of stuff, which is gonna be fire. And I'm also trying to get a bunch of trips planned as well. Because I'm sick and tired of just sitting in the same place and not traveling. It's like, I don't get how people sit in their apartment like for months on end and like don't want to travel. I love traveling so much, but like, I don't know, I kind of have this fear of solo traveling because I don't really know. I feel like I go somewhere and I definitely like end up in jail. So I need checks and balances, number one. And number two, traveling is always fun if you're with other people, but I'm trying to coordinate some shit. Let's get to the gym. All right, workout completed. As you can tell, my car is freaking out right now, but I just DoorDashed Chipotle. So by the time I get to the crib, food will already be ready. It's 9:20 right now, p.m., and I'm really gonna make a commitment to myself tonight that I wanna go to sleep before 12 a.m. because I wanna wake up early tomorrow. That's my commitment to myself today. I'm saying it now, so if I don't do it tomorrow morning, I feel like shit, and I want myself to feel like shit if I don't follow through with it and keep my word tomorrow. So I'm waking up early. I'm about to go back to the crib, obviously, work, and then probably hit the hay. So honestly, Miami is so beautiful at nighttime. It's a little too beautiful because that shit can keep you up at night. Like for example, I don't even have my shirt on right now. Shirtless in a McLaren, is that Aura? I don't know, bro. But you can see just, I mean, you can't really see, but look how beautiful it is, bro. Left, right. Miami is a beautiful city at night. I will not lie. I'm excited to do this drive back home, but I'll catch y'all when I'm back at the crib. They really canceled my Chipotle order on me, so I had to just get a different Chipotle. Got this thing called rice. It's Mediterranean. I've actually had it before. It's fire. But it should actually be criminal how much rice they give you and how little protein they give you. Bro, they gotta start making laws and shit to be like, yo, if you're selling food, like there's no way you can charge X amount of dollars and not give this much meat. I think it's one of the biggest scams on planet Earth to like have this like low protein diet, like full of carbs, and like that's okay. Because quite honestly, 95% of places I DoorDash food from just give you 80% carbs in whatever food you order, and it's like actually horrible. So I'm cooking ground beef right now to add more protein to it, because you will not be catching me carb maxing. Hell no. We got some tasks being cooked up from the team right now for some e-com stores. We have a store today that actually gave us a 4 ROAS day 1 testing in the UK. So really, really good. Obviously, I don't make any decisions in the first 48 hours, so I'm gonna let it run for another day. But with that being said, we're testing a couple more products as we speak right now as well. Actually, 2 more tonight. So the grind doesn't stop. It's a relentless grind. We keep that shit coming. I look like a fucking maniac right now. Look at what's just in my hand in the elevator. And on top of that, my other case is inside my car right now. And I turned on my car to start warming it up, and I realized my car is also unlocked too. So we just have the other ones sitting in there. But that's kind of the only inconvenient part about having this and living in an apartment complex is like it's awkward. Like trying to bring them up and down when clearly, if anyone sees you with it, they're not fucking dumb. They know what that shit is. But anyway, let's go. This is also like a reason, like 1,600,000 why I want my own crib as well. Is once again, when you're in an apartment complex, it's like kind of fucking weird bringing down 2 guns to your McLaren. I mean, nobody saw me, luckily, but it's just like something that I just don't want to have to like, worry about. But look at the entire situation about going on the car. We have a fucking AR right there, and another one all the way back here. So I put my other one back here, like behind the seats, and this one right here is just sitting in the passenger seat. So yeah, that's our little storage. I think I make my life a lot more inconvenient than it needs to be. I buy a McLaren knowing that I want to go to the shooting range and I have 2 guns to bring. Honestly, that's not going to stop me from buying a McLaren though. I live in apartments knowing damn well I should live in a house. I don't know. There's a lot more freedom to living in houses, and I think like nobody online is going to tell you like, yo, if you're into guns, it's going to be a lot more inconvenient for you to then go to the shooting range if you live in an apartment complex. It's like, no one's going to say that online, but I'll say this to you guys. Like, shit's inconvenient if you're into guns and you live in apartment complexes, because you got to bring it up and down in a fucking elevator. And there's like some kid in there who's like looking at your suitcase like, what the fuck is that? It's like a weird thing. And the mom's like, whoa, like what's this guy doing? Like he's going to shoot us. It's like, it's weird shit that goes on, but it is what it is. You can only please so many people in life, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's go over to my boy's crib right now. I will catch y'all then. Bro, there's way too many cops here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's a cop car right there. Along that street, this is the courthouse, so there's like 20 cop cars all lined up on that street. Like cop car there, there's another one there, and then there's gonna be another one there. And it's not illegal to have these in the car. It's just kind of fucking weird driving past the cops with 2 ARs. You know what I mean? Like, even if you're a cop and even if this is legal, they're still gonna be, if they still like see what it is, they're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? So it's still low-key a little weird driving past the cop. This is also another reason why I don't like living in the city, bro. It's way too centralized. Like, you don't have peace. Like, even if you don't have bad intentions of shit and you just like going shooting, they still have the ability to just make an assumption that, yo, you could try to do something bad, therefore we have to do something about it. And I just don't like that, bro, because I'm trying to fucking live my life. But there's a lot of cops out, and it's got this in the car. So, yeah. We were just going like 130 miles an hour, and that fucking Dodge cop was right behind us. I thought we were done, bro. I thought license suspended, everything, but he ends up flying right by us, and we're like, holy shit, false alarm. It's gotta be like top 3 heart drop moments in my entire life. I kid y'all not, like y'all saw me fucking recording. We were going like 115, 120, and cop sirens show up. And I mean, the fact that he didn't pull us over is interesting, because there's a shit ton of traffic up there, which makes me guess that there's something probably going on up there. But holy shit, that was top 3 jump scares. Top 3. Actually, top 5. But still, that shit was scary. Alright, we just finished eating Chipotle. But look at this. Looks like we're in Hawaii right now. A lot of places in Florida look like Hawaii. I say that a lot. But this is sick, bro. This looks like we're in fucking tropical paradise right now, which I absolutely love. But we're 14 minutes out from the training center. Like, bro, like, look, it's like we're, what the fuck just happened? They just spawned there. Like, a second ago, they're all just gone. But you can see, like, this is beautiful. Right now, we're basically right next to the Keys. So if anyone has ever gone to like Key Largo or any of those like Florida Keys, we're right next to it, and we're in Homestead, which is basically where you go if you want to onboard onto the Keys, which is quite interesting. But look at this, bro. Yeah, there is absolutely no fucking way I am off-roading in the McLaren right now, bro. The roads were bad enough. The paved roads were trash. But now, I'm driving my 570S on a fucking dirt road, and one wrong move, my bumper is coming off, or my front lip is coming off the fucking car. It's kind of fire though, I'm not gonna. Why do they have speed bumps on this, bro? It's ironic that the car that can go fast can't even go fast on this road, but holy shit. This makes me realize that I actually need an SUV, because this is not ideal whatsoever. We're 3 minutes out. Hopefully my car can survive this. It can. It's been through a lot worse, but holy shit, bro. Biggest side quest just to go shooting in my entire life. Oh, that's bad. That's actually bad. That's actually bad. One of the very few to have brought a McLaren and a C8 to the middle of a fucking.
We're in Jamaica right now.
That's what I just said. It doesn't, like, with all like the palm trees and shit. It looks like we made it to the middle of absolutely nowhere. You can ask him if you can get another range, but I don't think so.
No, it's all good. I think we only paid for it.
Range day complete. I gotta make sure to like not go crazy with my tires, because they're like a powder donut. But that was fire. The only bad thing is we didn't go on any of the cool ranges. Like, you have to be a member to go to the shootout house, the 100 range yard. We can see how dusty my car looks already, but I'll just have to detail it. That's okay. But where are we going? Back to Brickell. Back to Brickell we go. All right, let's try to fill up the car with gas. And bro, I got a fucking bunch of gasoline on my foot. Like, look at how much. Actually, that's actually smart. They have that little hole there, so in case you get gasoline right here, it empties out. But there was just a bunch of gasoline there. Because I got distracted at that sign. It says fueling limit 175. Like, why the fuck would you put that there? Nobody is fueling up to 175. I guess maybe trucks, but that just, it threw me off, and then fucking gasoline started squirting everywhere on my car. So we kind of looked like a bot, but filling up gas, and then we're about to go eat. Finish up a good meal. I didn't finish my other food, which I'm probably gonna eat for dinner today, but I got recognized twice. Shit barely happens. Y'all made me think, me living in Brickell, the most young internet little kid going around in their cool car city on the entire earth. I get recognized a lot. I don't get recognized very often, but I just got recognized twice in a very short amount of time. One was actually a guy who I was eating at a restaurant. He caught me on the street. If you're watching this video, bro, shout out to you. This is him right here. You can see. This is the boy. This is his Instagram right there. You can't even see it. But oh my god. This is his Instagram right here. Met him on the street. And then I was also driving on the road on the way back to my crib, and some dudes were like, yo, I've seen you on TikTok before. So I think that means maybe my shit's getting a lot of views, which I like. Anyway, I'm about to go upstairs. I gotta take a meeting, and then I'll probably end up going to the gym. But yeah, let's go up, bring these guns back up to the crib, and get that done. That was probably the most awkward shit I've ever been through my entire life. I don't have it anymore because I'm going down to get the food, but I had both of the cases in my hand. I walk into this elevator. There's a guy right there with his dog, and then there was a lady in that corner with her dog. And I literally just walk in here, and they both look at my fucking briefcase that clearly looks like a gun, and they just look at it, and I'm just like, because I don't want to be weird about it. I don't want to be like, yo, what are y'all looking at? You know what I mean? Like, just like be weird. So I put it in the corner. I like stood basically like over the guns, protecting it, so like nobody could try to get to it. So I don't know. It's always a weird interaction. It's always a weird interaction. Bringing them into the elevator, because people clearly are like, yo, what what is this kid doing with that? So this is how it's how the world works. You know what I mean? It is how the world works. Anyway, I got a meeting to hop on in like 3 minutes. So let's get back up at the crib and get on that meeting.
No, somebody's on the vast right now. Hopefully by tomorrow they'll be off, and then I'll record a full like loom and go over it as soon as we get access.
Time is almost 11 p.m. For the entire night, I've just been working. About to finish up maybe like 30 more minutes of work and then just go to sleep. So that's pretty much my night. If I didn't work during the day, I work during the night, but going to sleep kind of on time so I can wake up early tomorrow. As a quick kind of recap on the store, it actually did pretty decent today. Y'all can see right here, we had a total of 5 sales. We are selling our product for super expensive, hence why you see $400 in sales. A conversion rate of 3.57%, which is pretty good. We can optimize that, but I believe we spent around $155 on ads, so something around that number. But we'll just leave it running for tomorrow. That being said, I'll catch y'all in the morning. How's it going? It's the next morning. It's 11:30 a.m. About to head over to the gym right now. I was just getting some work done in the morning, but we feel good. About to go to the gym. I'm kind of looking at the aftermath of my car after going off-roading with it yesterday, and I kind of regret it a little bit. I mean, like, look, you probably can't see it very well in camera, but like, this is all dirt right here. And I don't even know what this is. I don't know what material this is, like felt. You can see dirt stains right there. Going to the actual outside of the car, like, you can see how much dust is on the top of my car here. You can see how much buildup is on the side of the doors. Like, bro, look at that. That looks disgusting. That's crazy. You can see my tires. It looks like I got fucking powder coated like a donut, bro. Yeah, look at this shit, bro. Holy. Look how much this stuff is on top. It's literally making me want to sneeze right now. Holy shit. But yeah, definitely not good. I'm gonna let my car warm up. We're headed to the gym, and I gotta hit up Whole Foods afterwards. But I'll catch y'all over there. The workout completed. I got to go hit up Whole Foods now. Really, really good workout. Saw the boy Pierre there. If any of y'all know who Pierre is, if you don't, he's a person. But I saw Pierre at the gym. I'm telling y'all, I am getting every single Brickle kid who is sick and tired of shitty gyms, overcrowded equipment on the wave of the gym that I go to. I'm starting the movement. That's all I'm saying, right? I'm not gonna lie, I can't take all credit for finding this gym though. My boy Ian, y'all may have seen him if you live in Miami, but this dude has an R8. He does faceless YouTube channels, but he's actually the one who put me onto this gym, I will not lie. But anyway, I get to go hit a Whole Foods now. Gotta get some ground beef. Also gotta get some steak as well. And then I am hoping that the drive back won't be too bad. It's only 1 p.m. right now. The traffic is still looking fucking crazy, holy shit. So we'll hit up Whole Foods, and then it's time to head back to the crib. Bro, that has me shook. That actually has me shook. Like, yeah, and about to go back to the crib right now. But dropping off my bag at the crib, and then we're about to go eat with the brother John. For those of you who haven't seen him online, dude's a fucking killer, half autistic, half absolute monster at ecom. So just goes to show, you can be any sort of personality and make a fuck ton of money online. All right, I haven't picked up the camera in a while because I've been doing the same exact thing since I came back to the crib, and that's working. Just been getting a lot of shit done, thinking of a lot of new ideas, trying to innovate on a lot of shit. My brain's fucking racing with ideas. I don't want to think about work anymore. So I've shut down the laptop. I'm done for the day. And quite honestly, I want to talk about like to-do lists real quick. Every single day I give myself a crazy amount of to-do lists. Like for example, yesterday the amount of tasks I had to do was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 different tasks. And I want to make it very known. Obviously, some of these tasks take 3 minutes, other take 5, other take 50, other take 2 hours. So I want to make it very known, you know, getting your to-do list done is crucial every single day. But what I've learned is there's a certain point in my kind of stuff to do every single day. There's a certain point where it just becomes a law of diminishing return, where like I just don't work as efficient anymore, and I just catch myself scrolling every now and then. And that's the point where I'm like, all right, I'm not working anymore. Let me just relax, because I know if I try to thug it out, I'm not only gonna fucking wanna literally jump off my balcony, but I know I can just get it done tomorrow in like 1/8 of the time. And so I don't wanna force myself having to do it now and then wake up all mad and then have to go to sleep 2 hours later, and then my sleep schedule's all fucked up, and then from there, I'd rather just wait. So obviously, write down a to-do list of stuff that needs to get done every single day. Get the important shit done, but maybe some like the mundane tasks that you're like, all right, like I can look more into that tomorrow. Just get it done the next day. But don't use that by any means as an excuse to slack off on your to-do list. Get most of the shit done. But if there's like 1 or 2 tasks that you're like, yo, I can't get done, push it off to the next day. You'll get it done with, why the fuck is my hair like splitting like that? You'll get it done with a lot higher quality. So I thought I'd kind of point that out. But anyway, the time is 11:52 p.m. I'm about to eat my Chipotle, which I just DoorDashed. I know probably not good to be eating Chipotle right before I go to bed. But then I'm about to go and just hit the hay. We have a little convention we're going tomorrow. I'm not going to leak what it is yet, but I'll bring you guys along. And I have some meetings later on in the day. I'm going to try to wake up early at around 7 so I can then hit up the gym. Not going to lie, I have forgot to film all day today, and a lot of shit happened. So I woke up today at 10 a.m. and I went to go to a Don't Die Summit. For those of you that know who this dude named Brian Johnson is, it's basically the dude who does like the crazy ass like health and wellness routines to like not ever die. And so that was, he like hosted an event in Miami, and so we went to it. It was low key like, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10, just because he was only talking on stage for maybe like 8 minutes. And then there was just a bunch of stands with cool stuff and cool little like health gadgets. Honestly, a lot of them were a lot of drop shipping products. I saw red light therapy face masks. I'm not sure if any of y'all have seen those toothpaste tablets. They're called knobs. They're on PP ads. You've probably seen them before. They're also on Calo Data. There's also products that I haven't ever seen before, like hyperbaric chambers and shit. So really cool stuff to look at. But I'd say the coolest thing that I probably saw, or am probably gonna start using, is these coffees right here. It's literally these coffees from Everyday Dose, and it has a lot less caffeine in it. So this right here has only 45 grams of caffeine, but it has a bunch of mushrooms in it. Like, I actually don't know. But I tried it, it was really good. It's kind of like the drink that I have in my fridge, and I always tell you guys that I drink and I feel cracked out of my mind. It's not because of the caffeine. And I think a lot of people, even myself, are starting to realize that caffeine doesn't really necessarily correlate 1-to-1 to feeling more energetic. You can get energy and feel a lot more focused from a lot of different other ways and remedies, like mushrooms, which I think are very, very helpful substances to take. So I'm gonna start taking that mushroom coffee, which I genuinely like. And then I would say, after that, I went to go hit up the gym. So now, gym completed, workout done, and now I'm back in the crib.
So I have a question though, like when you do scale heavy, right, do you just keep attacking that same angle, or do you try out different angles while you keep like,
well,
like when
you
gotta
assess. You gotta assess how scalable is that angle. Like, let's say tomorrow our ROAS drops to 0.2. It's like, all right, maybe we can't scale as high as I thought I can. Okay, because that was kind of the whole idea of Dolphin Ante. That was the whole idea of using Dolphin Ante, but if we can somehow create something better, which is what you just said, then I want to do that instead. Second and final call done for the day. Bro, look how I'm sitting in my chair right now, bro. Oh my gosh. I cannot sit still in a chair to save my life, bro. But now I gotta get back to work. All right, sun has gone down. I'm still working right now. Decided to light up a cigar. I literally never ever light up cigars, but decided just to light one up for the one time, just because one of my boys, he gave me these super expensive ones that are apparently super good, so I thought I'd try it. I am no master with cigars though, that's for sure. Getting some work done. About to just transition over to my phone and get some work done on there. while I smoke the cigar outside. Once again, I don't have dinner reservations until like 4 more hours. So quite honestly, got a lot of shit that I can do in between now and then. And I'm probably gonna film like a YouTube video. But with that being said, gonna enjoy the cigar. I'll catch y'all when something cool happens. Alright, the time right now, 11:39 p.m. Basically 12. I had to head over to Coat and eat some A5 Wagyu at 12 a.m. in the morning. The only issue is Google Maps says the restaurant closes in 20 minutes and our reservations are in 20 minutes. So I'm hoping that still means we're able to get seated and eat. It is way too crowded here at 12, bro. Way too fucking crowded here at 12.
Hey Ben, are you recording?
Huh? No, I'm not. I'm not recording. What the fuck?
That's good.
Bro, see this?
If you record me, I'll sell more courses. You still do drop shipping?
Look at this shit, boy. This looks fire, though. The Wagyu on the podium. Hey, chill. Don't be doing all that. Don't be doing all that.
Do you actually?
Lovely meal. Lovely meal. What time is it? Bro, it's 1:15.
19 years old. You go to
Shopify sale too. Make the day even better.
What's your rub at today? What's the rub at?
It's like $100, bro. Shit, I know. We're scaling, buddy.
Bart would do that shit.
No, yeah, Rev is literally at $100. 89 bucks in
You guys
Rev.
want to come back to mine for?
And we're an hour into the day.
Yo. Hold on. Give me.
Okay, go ahead.
What's my outfit?
Wait, how many minutes are we in? We're an hour and 16 minutes into the day. Hour and 16 minutes into the day. Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yo!
Wait. Last 365 days.
Wait, let it focus. Okay, though. Oh, I know. Thanks, bro. Only costed $750 a day, dude. Only costed $750 a day, dude. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, relax.
Sorry.
Ooh, you hear that, dude?
You ain't even got a kill switch in this bit.
I don't have a kill switch. That's gonna be by far the latest I've ever eaten dinner. But honestly, that was fire. Great conversation with the boys. For anyone whose question we answered, hope that helped. And anyone who didn't ask a question, also hope that helped. The time is 2:13 a.m. right now. I got my cleaner coming at 1, and I got some calls to take in the morning. Uni call happening at 3, and then I have a call at 5 p.m. as well with my content team at like 5 p.m. So pretty packed schedule tomorrow, or I guess today. But I'm literally about to go back to the crib right now, and I will catch y'all in the morning. Ready? How's it going, ladies and gents? The time, 11:24 a.m. Also, I woke up and my hair was like in pristine condition. The fuck? How does this happen, bro? I don't even know. I haven't touched my hair, and the shit looks pretty good, actually. I don't know what guy was cooking up in my dreams, but fire. Anyway, 11:24 a.m. Just take a look at how messy my crib is. Like, holy shit, bro. I mean, honestly, yeah, okay, it's pretty bad. A lot of clothes over here. Then you bring it over here, we have boxes, trash, dishes, more dishes over there. So it's pretty messy up in here, but it's all good. I got my cleaner coming today in an hour and a half. But I want to do a quick update on the store for y'all. Because yesterday was a really good day, and today is going to be an even better day. So yesterday we ended the day off at around $719 or $717 in total revenue, with a total of 16 orders. Our profit margins for yesterday, I believe, were around 15%, and the reason why was because we spent a lot in the UK, and the UK did really shit for us. So kind of like in the middle of the day, I had to bring back budgets, and that kind of fucked up our profit margin. Let me show the triple whale real quick. I believe yesterday was around 15% margin. Right now, as of today, we are already at $566 in revenue. And what the time is basically, it's 11:30 a.m. So we're definitely going to be doing somewhere around 1K today. Let me pull up. Total sales, 718, ads 409, ROAS 1.6, margin of only around 13%, which is pretty shitty. But once again, it's because we had a bunch of those issues, or we just had a bunch of spending issues. Today, we tested a whole bunch of new ads. We also scaled up the campaigns that were doing well, scaled down the ones that weren't doing well. So ROAS should definitely be a lot better today. But you can see we're at $566 in sales, $323 in ads, 1.76 ROAS, net margin of 16%. And I know that may look bad, but literally an hour ago when I checked, the net margin was at 30%. So Facebook sales come in waves. I think that's a super important thing to also go over, is when typically what you'll see is when you kind of scale on Facebook, your margin will drop and you'll get kind of like this huge sales spike, and then boom, you get sale, 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 sale. And that's kind of how it works. Obviously, the more that you spend, the shorter amount of time those dry areas come out. But I mean, today we should be spending around $1,000 on ads. So maybe we do like 2K in total rev. So that's something to keep in mind. I know a lot of times people freak out when they don't get sales, especially when I was first starting out. I remember I like freak out, be like, yo, why the fuck is my margin dropping? And then I touch the campaigns, I get all anxious. Don't touch it. Sales come in waves. But anyway, we're gonna let that cook. We're testing a lot more creatives. Our break-even CPA for this product is around $30. And we have one main campaign that currently has a $750 daily budget. It's giving us like $20 CPAs right now, which is really good. That's $10 profit in order. And then we tested new ads. For yesterday, we posted them. And what it was basically just looking at the winning ad that was in our main campaign. So we tested a total of 10 ads day one. Ad 6 was our best performing. And so what we did is we created more variants of ad 6, but we just decided to use better hooks. So we looked at our hook rate and realized that it was only like, I think our hook rate was 11%, which is a really, really low hook rate. You want your hook rate as high as you possibly can get it. So 11% is super low. And so we were just like, all right, let's just create a bunch of hooks and a bunch of stronger hooks revolving around the same kind of what we said in the first ad, but say in a lot more of a stronger way. And that worked a lot better. And now it's giving us like $6 CPAs today. So that's freaking cooking, which is very, very good news. And I'm gonna try to surf scale that up today as well. I am going to get my electrolytes now. We're in the whip now, and I definitely gotta get this car professionally detailed. I got a car wash on it after we went to the shooting range, which only costed $50, but there's still so much like dust on my car. They didn't do like that good of a job. Like, they didn't even wipe down my license plate. Inside the door handles here, like within there's still dust, crazy amount of dust in there. So I gotta get it professionally detailed. But I think I showed this yesterday. How do we like this though? Is this Aura? This Aura, the LV scarf, it's fake. It's fake, but like it still looks kind of fire in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. I never buy fake shit. If there's anything about me is that I am so against buying fake jewelry, fake watches, but I just could not validate, no matter how like much money I have, I couldn't validate spending $400 on a Louis scarf because it literally is just cotton. And so I was like, bro, I gotta buy a fake version of it. But I think it still looks super, super sick. Something else nobody ever talks about in the McLaren is this little middle piece right here. It's like a fucking loose tooth, bro. I fucking ripped this shit off. And I don't really know what holds it in because I don't know why it has kind of that flimsy feel to it, but I feel like if I hit it too hard, that shit's coming off. And quite honestly, I probably wouldn't even mind if it came off. Like, I do use it a lot, so I definitely would need to replace it if it comes off. But it definitely doesn't help that I have that right there and this cord right here all the time. So when I close it, it just is constantly pushing up on it. But I don't know, McLaren problems, you know? Waiting for the engine to warm up. Another beautiful example of what I pretty much just said in my crib with like, you gotta let ROAS cook for the store and then it'll go up. Perfect example. We're basically at like a 1.9 ROAS now because we got a couple more sales since the last time we checked in. Why is it not? There we go, it's loading now. You can see we're at $711 in sales. So ROAS has risen, which is good. And I mean, like, that's kind of how Facebook works, is you gotta let it cook. You gotta let it spend, you know what I mean? And so don't freak out if you see your ROAS drop. Even, bro, there even be some days where I wake up unprofitably in the morning, and then later on in the day, that's when I actually start making real profit. And especially for this product that I'm selling too, I mean, just last night, I think we made 50% of our revenue in the last 5 hours of the day. So it's something very, very important to keep in mind, especially with any product you're selling, is like study when you get the sales, right? I've had products, even the product that I scaled to over $1 million or over $1.5 million in revenue. It's like there will literally be some days where I wake up to a negative profit margin of like negative 20%. And then later on in the day, it ends up at a positive 20% because it just cooks, bro. You gotta let it spend. Especially with products that cost a little bit more, like AOV wise, you just gotta let it cook because CPAs are obviously gonna be higher. I was even talking to one of my boys. You guys saw him at the dinner last night. He did $5 million, like $5.9 million total this year, in the last 365 days with his ecom brand. And there was a moment in his ecom brand where he was losing like $1,000 every single day. So this dude was like literally like losing 30K a month on his brand every single day. And what he basically did is, number one, he pumped out more creatives. Two is he just started to like go in his huge archive of creatives that he posted in the past and just started to kind of bring those back to life. But it kind of just goes to show you're not always going to be profitable every single day with an ecom brand. Instead of looking at your brand as an everyday basis, start looking at it as a 30-day basis, right? How much profit are you clocking in a month? But I kind of thought I'd point that out because you're not always going to be profitable, right? Some brands, this dude did $5.9 million in the past 365 days. That brand in total, I think, has done over 8 figures. And it just shows, even at a brand of that scale, you're not always going to be profitable. You're going to have days where you lose money. And that's kind of where you kind of really got to be in the trenches and figure out what to do from there. This got to be the most ecom dude thing ever, bro. I have fucking Triple Whale open on my right, on my fucking phone while I'm driving because I'm looking at the sales, driving in my McLaren while there's like 8 cruise ships to my right. Alrighty, so back at the crib now. Cleaner's here, cleaning the crib because I can't do that myself. Anyway, midday rev check-in. I'm actually about to make a call to my team and go over stuff that needs to get done today, task-wise. And it's currently 2 p.m. We almost crossed 1K in sales for the day. So you can see $916 for the day. About to cross 1K. I believe profit margins have gone up significantly. Once again, validating my point that you kind of have to let it cook. Your profit margins will drop, and there will be these like dry hours where you just don't get sales, and you kind of have to thug it out. But after you kind of go through those areas, then you start getting sale after sale. Like I literally got like 5 sales in the past like 20 minutes. Net margin only 17% right now, but nonetheless, we're still rising. I bumped budgets on the campaign doing well, brought back budgets on the campaign not doing as well, and we're kind of just reading it out. But it's kind of what we're doing. Gotta make some calls now. Let's get it. Y'all could assume I've just been working literally all day today. About to pick up the boy John at Mary Brickell Village, 7:12 p.m. And then we're about to go drive to our boy's crib that once again, you guys literally always see me go to in downtown. So about to go drive there. Rev for the day, 1.1K, 25 orders. Profit margins are shit. And I just DoorDash food for 40 bucks. I can't see it, bro. Down 0.1 soul, bro. Oh my gosh. Have you gotten a valuation on any of your stores so far? Bro, we actually just be doing the most random shit. It's a Sunday at 11 p.m.
Film me right now.
Oh, you want to be filmed?
Look at this.
Yo, get a Speedtail. A McLaren Speedtail, bro. That shit's aura. There's the whip, sir. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh.
Is that
Beautiful.
Aura at 23?
Appreciate it, thank you.
Is that Rolls Royce Aura at 23?
Yes, it is. It is Aura at 23. Body. Time, 12:06 a.m. About to go to sleep a little bit earlier today. But pretty much just working all day today. So a couple things I want to go over. One is the main store that yesterday we hit around $700 a day with. Today we crossed around 1K in revenue. We hit like 1K today at like 12 p.m. And then today we hit 1.2K in total rev, but we literally ended at break even. And so before all y'all are like, what in the world? And I know that seems very crazy to hit 1.2K break even. I know exactly why we weren't profitable, and that's a good feeling. It's because I was search scaling the campaigns today. We had campaigns giving us $6 CPAs, and now I'm looking at it right now, it has a $40 CPA. So right now, I know our ad account does not react well when I try search scaling campaigns. Instead, it probably wants to be bumped up very consistently and slowly as time goes on. So I'm gonna keep that in my mind for tomorrow and the next day and the next day after that. So you can see right here, these top 3 campaigns right here. By the way, keep in mind that Facebook isn't tracking all the sales, so it is wrong. But these 3 top campaigns right here, this is US, and this one right here is from UK. But this one and this one are getting us most of the sales. And you see this one right here, I spent a total of $600 today. This one spent a total of $300. And we posted 5 new campaigns. This is 5 new creatives. This is another 5 new creatives. This is another 5 new creatives, which are image ads. These are another 5 new creatives. And these right here it's a cost cap bid CBO with our winning creatives inside of it. So we posted 5 new campaigns tomorrow, testing a total of 1, 5, 10, 15, 20 new ads. And we probably will continue to test 20 new ads every single day. Yesterday on this store as well, you can see how high our AOV is for this product. $125 in total revenue, 2 orders, 1 from UK, 1 from US. We're just letting it cook. I do like that product a lot, so hopefully it does. And then I'm posting ads literally right after I put down this camera for a 3rd and final product over on Meta as well. So the grind really does not stop. Yeah, besides that, that's pretty much what my days consisted of. Had a couple meetings today, and yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. All right, so the time is currently 1:30 p.m. The weird thing is also like we're getting a lot of sales right now. So that's kind of like, that's not bad. Like for example, we just got a sale, and it was weird because yesterday we didn't get sales like that. We got sales in very early in the morning and very late in the day. Right now we're getting sales in the middle of the day. It's kind of weird how the product's reacting, but for example, we just got a sale 3 minutes ago, got another sale, what was that, 8 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. So we're getting a bunch of sales picking up now, which is good. But we needed to continue to keep on pumping a lot faster. I have some really, really great news. I just got my check engine light on my car again. I was literally driving on the road. Some dude was like cutting me off. I don't ever slow down. If someone's gonna cut me off, I'm driving past you. I'm not stopping and letting you go around me. Hell no. So I sped off, but I was in comfort mode or something like that. And then I think I hit the gas too hard, but it wasn't even that crazy. But I just basically did like a sudden movement in the car. Boom, check engine light popped up again. And so I used my little reader to figure out what it was. It's the same exact error from last time. So it's kind of telling me that like there's not something severely wrong with my car. It's just that one cylinder, or that one shaft is a little weird. So I'm gonna hit up a mechanic shop, ask them if they want me to bring it in. But yeah, I thought I'd update you guys on that. I know, fun, super, super fun. But I'm gonna make some calls. See if I need to bring it in. Alright, so the time right now is 11:46 p.m. I just came down to the whip because I want to turn on the engine and see if the check engine light disappeared. I could just turn it on and try it tomorrow, but honestly, I'd sleep better at night tonight knowing whether the check engine light is going to stay on or it's off. So with that being said, let's turn on the car. Of course, key not found. So I gotta click this. This is McLaren problems 101, bro. Oh my god, it's still not working. It's giving me AIDS. Holy shit, dude. Boom. There we go. I genuinely think like anything interferes with it. You can see it's still there. But I'm pretty sure like even me holding this camera would still interfere with it. Interfere with like the engine starting. But as you can see right here, check engine light is still indeed on. I don't think it disappears when the engine cools down, but I think it disappears when it's just been a certain amount of time. You know what it is? It's not even that I'm concerned that like the check engine light is bad, because I know exactly what the issue is. It's like, I just don't like looking at it, dude. This just sucks. Anyway, let's just do a quick store update in the whip. So today once again was an unprofitable day. We did around $700 unprofitably at around a 15% negative net margin today. And so there's a couple of reasons, and the reason why I'm just gonna be completely dead ass with y'all. $784 in the store today. I'll pull up the triple wheel while I'm speaking, but today was unprofitable, and so was yesterday for a couple of reasons. And a lot of people would kill this product in this position, and I'm not gonna lie, even I am a little tempted to kill it, because when you do ecom, the whole purpose is to be profitable. And when you're not profitable, you're like, what's the fucking point of doing this? All right, let's get into this. Went to the gym a little earlier today. It's only 1 p.m. I woke up at around 10, hit up the gym at 10:30. Now I got back. I feel good, ready to start the day. It's a couple hours earlier than I did yesterday that I able to start work, so it's a good feeling. Anyway, the store is doing a lot better today. And so basically, I want to say my whole hypothesis on stuff we need to do was correct. We didn't end up posting any more ads last night just because it was super late and we had to just make them high quality. I'd rather wait an extra day to post higher quality ads and just spam test them tomorrow and be like, oh, why do they do bad? But anyway, our net margin today is pretty much like 50%. And what we did is, once again, we cut off all of the fat of unprofitable campaigns, which is like 80% of our campaigns, and I just simply turned them off. The only campaign structure doing well for us right now is bids. So as you can see, we've literally only spent $71 on ads, and we have a 5 ROAS for $365 in sales, $182 in net profit with a 50% net margin. Like, that's actually insane considering yesterday we had like a negative 30. Since I last picked up the camera, literally just been working. Time is 4:36 p.m. and I'm about to go get a haircut. Fuck, I'm tired, but honestly, it kind of feels good. I know that sounds weird, but I'm not sure if any of y'all have like pushed past failure on tiredness when like your body's like, please take a nap, and you kind of just like drink a fuck ton of caffeine to mitigate that like noise in your head. And then it's like, all right, we're staying up. And I think that's really interesting about the brain. It's like if you just like force it to do something, it'll just go along with it. So I like didn't take a nap. I just like was working. I pushed through it. I wanted to kind of see what would happen. I feel like I'm on a different planet, and it actually feels kind of good. About to go ahead and get a haircut. Store is CPA wise today. Fucking cooking, dude. I've just been working on a shit ton of stuff. I'm about to post a whole bunch of new campaigns today just because our CPAs are so low on these campaigns. Like, I can post a bunch of new campaigns and hopefully we can continue to scale. But we're still at 9 sales, or I'm not sure if we were 9 sales earlier, but we're literally at like 50% profit margins. We're getting like $4 or $5 CPAs, which is nutty. Alrighty, new cut acquired, as y'all can see. My hair, just a little trim, nothing too crazy. But it's a whole lot sunnier since I came back. Holy moly. It is sunny now. And I'm hungry, so I just DoorDashed Chipotle. It's the method, bro. Just eat like a healthy little ground beef meal for lunch. And then like to get like a shit ton of more protein in during the day, eat a Chipotle rice bowl. And then if you also get hungry, eat like a bowl of steak. It's kind of like that's kind of my method. A bowl of ground beef for lunch is like 70 grams of protein. Chipotle is also like 70 grams of protein. And then if you have like another steak bowl later in the day, that's like another 70 grams. So like 200 grams of protein a day, which is like low-key kind of fire. Obviously if you follow that rule. But I'm gonna just get some more work done. Literally just having a little jam off right now. Took a shower. Time is 9:49 p.m. We are at 35% net margins today with a $500 day. So we're at around like $180 of profit. I just posted around 20 new ads for tomorrow and a total of 15 new bid campaigns. We're gonna try to scale. My editor also gets here tomorrow, so we're gonna be shooting a fuck ton of content. We got no huzz, so we might just go on a yacht and just film a podcast on there. Just him and me either tomorrow or the day after that, we'll see. But yeah, just working. Got out of it, y'all. All right, so about to end off the day here and hit the hay because I have an early morning tomorrow. I gotta wake up early, so I can go to the gym early because my editor's getting here and we had a bunch of shit to do. Basically, I think before I even go to the e-com stores, you'll enjoy hearing me talk about my other businesses that I work on as well. So, a new software company that I'm trying to release. That's kind of being worked on in the background, so nothing too crazy about that today. Content, as y'all can probably tell, I'm pushing out a lot of content recently. Building up more teams for the stuff, filming more YouTube videos, so I'm writing down pretty much in my notes. Ideas, new stuff that I want to film, especially with my filmers here, and all that good stuff. So content, going crazy on that. And then continuing down the line, communities and students, they're freaking killing it right now. Service-based company, doing really well. Spy Crew, we're continuing to grow. We're also trying to release a bunch of new shit as well. Like I said, us compared to other Spy Tool servers is literally no question. We're better than all the other people because we move faster than everybody else. And we literally pump out new ideas and new ways to innovate in the market faster than anybody else can, and better than anybody else can too, if it's not faster. All right, so just finished up with the gym. Now we're back at the crib getting work done. Time is 12:05 p.m. Literally just have a ton of shit to do today. I don't have any calls, but I do just have a bunch of tasks to get done. But yeah, I'm just gonna literally lock in for the next couple of hours and get work done. I'm gonna cook food, which is the meal that I eat every single day. Rice, ground beef, and sauce on top. So let's get to it. Also regarding the stores as well, cost caps are very inconsistent when it comes to scaling. So we horizontally scaled all of the cost caps, but none of them are actually spending a lot of money. So we literally have no sales in the store. I'd expect to wake up today with at least like 10 to 12 sales, but all the cost caps have spent like $6. So like there's literally no spend behind any of them. So none of them are getting sales. But we're just literally gonna wait. It's only 12, so we'll wait till like the end of the day. It's a little bit of a slow day, but we also have a bunch of those other creatives that we tested as well. And we're just gonna leave those for 72 hours before making literally any decisions on the ads. That's a little trick for you guys. Like whenever you test new creatives, Facebook is a 3-day platform, not a 1-day platform like TikTok. You leave creatives running for 72 hours and then you assess, right? If day one, I see it so many times where day one gets you like 1 sale, day 2 is like minorly unprofitable, and then day 3 just starts cooking. And then, you know, that's kind of like why you keep ad groups on or campaigns on, because 3 days is really what it takes to see a campaign start cooking. But anyway, we're just gonna let these campaigns cook. I'll keep all updated. Call done. I just did a call with my content team. He wanted to just do a quick interview with me. Just got that done. Now it's time to get everything else on my list done as well. It is actually such a nice day out in Miami today. Like, this is prime weather, bro. This is prime Miami weather. I showed you guys the weather yesterday. It was literally raining and cloudy. Now, like, look how many people are on that pool deck over there just chilling, enjoying life. I'm in the sun, getting my vitamin D. Life's good, bro. Can't complain too much, you know? Although my store isn't getting sales today, so I'm tempted to jump off, but it is what it is, bro. You gotta deal with life. Life's hard, you know? You go through trials, you go through tribulations. Sometimes life doesn't go the way that you want. And it's kind of the fun about it. I think a lot of people are quick to complain about problems that arise in their life, but quite honestly, if I didn't have any issues in my life on an everyday basis, it wouldn't be amusing. And you almost have to look at your life as like a third perspective or like a bird's eye view and be like, if I was to watch this person's life as a movie and it just didn't have any like issues in it or any like tribulations or any road bumps for the person to overcome, then what would make it amusing? Like, a lot of y'all want to be the main character, but a lot of y'all don't want to go through what makes the main character the main character. It's like, you gotta go through some shit. Not sometimes, all the time. Need more caffeine. Let's make another cup of coffee. Trusty coffee machine right here. One, boom. We're locked in right now, doing the shit ton of product research. We just got 2 ad managers banned today, and one of them was the store that we were scaling. So I just got them replaced. I have to repost ads on there and hopefully it cooked. If not, we'll just continue to test creatives. But we're also testing another product for day 1. That shit got banned. But literally constant flywheel products. Today was supposed to be a really good day, but obviously Meta had other plans. It's all good though. The grind really do not stop. Just been working for the past couple of hours. Now the time is 5:45 p.m. We got the store that got the ad manager banned today that we're scaling yesterday. We got that back up and running. And I guess a pro to having ad managers banned is you know which ads are winning ads. So you literally just are posting those on the ad account. So for example, we had like a total of 5 winning ads. I posted those 5 ads, which was ad 1, 6, 18, 31, and 36 in a campaign. I didn't post like 1 through 10, 10 through 15. You can skip all the other nonsense ads because you know it's not good. Anyway, we're about to go to Miami right now. I know, like 30 minutes down to film some clips. I literally just want clips of me like in a college classroom and stuff because once again, content's cool. So I like making content. We're about to go to Miami. Sunset is kind of happening right now in Miami, but about to head there right now. And we'll catch y'all when we're shooting content down there. Look at this little color combo. I love that. Color combo is so sick. I know, it's whatever. Bro, what in the world are we doing right now? We made it to class. Amazing. Great to be back. It's great to be back. Fire. Feels like I'm back at home. Look how fire this is though. Holy smokes. It's like a Brickle Key dupe. That's what it is. I would say college day complete, you know? Very productive. Lectures were amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. Bro, it's painted out, bro. Yo, bro's doing everything he can to get our attention. Get away from us. Get away from us, bro. Let's look at him. At the... Yo, bro. Oh my god. Everything he can, bro.
Bangers in the system, it's like bangers in
just telling my filmer behind the camera, like, it's actually so insane going to U Miami and then coming back here because I hate school. Like, I actually, like, my heartbeat was, like, actually, like, kind of up when we were in U Miami. And it was, like, a little bit of a nightmare. And so going to that college is, like, I'm so thankful. It's like, look at that, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm so thankful to be back now in Brickell. It's a crazy thing that's in my life. Like, I don't know. I say that because, like, holy shit, I hate college so much. And I was like, getting those clips was a nightmare for me. And now we're back to, like, holy shit, this is my life. And this is, like, literally, I guess, what freedom feels like. I guess I never really had a way to describe freedom before I went to U Miami. After going to U Miami, I realized, you know what's weird? You know how everyone says, like, Miami girls are, like, just, like, you don't want them? Like, honestly, a lot of U Miami girls do get picked up by Brickell dudes, but at the same time, I'm 19, and so a lot of these guys, like, looking for girls in Brickell are, like, in their, like, high 20s.
True.
So I fit right into U Miami. I'm going back for the Huzz. I'm living on the street of U Miami. I'm picking up the Huzz. Bro, I'm actually so happy that I don't go to college. Holy shit, bro. Like, this is actually real life, bro. This is crazy. Eating Chipotle bowls on the balcony, 70 floors above the sky. It's insane. We literally just woke up. Time is 9:55 a.m. It's good to wake up to a Shopify sale. We have a $13 CPA on one of the stores. But I've been split testing. Once again, everything in my life is literally split testing. I've been split testing how optimal it is to just wake up and go straight to the gym. It's very optimal. So we literally woke up around 10 minutes ago. Now, immediately what I'm doing is getting a cup to make coffee, getting a cup for electrolytes, and literally as I make my cup of coffee, I'm running out the door. I kind of play this, like, mental game with myself in the morning where it's like, how fast can I get out the door? I don't know why, but I just do. So I guess I'll run you guys through the morning routine. I get a cup like this. I will throw some water in it, like this. Fill that thing up. Come on. Because honestly, what I realized is, like, when you're asleep, you can't do anything, right? You can't work. So it's time to lock in, you know what I mean? Water into the coffee machine. Let it filter out. We'll be back with that in just a second. Oh, take our cup. Electrolytes. You guys already know I take this every single day. In here. Close that up. Get some more water. Make a cup of coffee. Take vitamin D3 right here. Take one pill. Like that. Something I also add to my electrolytes is lemon. Right here, lemon into the mix. Makes it taste like 8 times better. And also lemon helps you absorb quicker. Alright, now we mix around the electrolytes and drink. Take the D3, obviously eat it. But quite honestly, I've tried all the morning routines where, you know, you sit outside, you journal, you do breath work, you read, you stretch, you do all this fucking nonsense. I mean, it's cute, but it also kind of, like, distracts you from, like, what actually needs to get done. In my honest opinion, that's just what I've seen, is, like, I didn't feel comfortable, you know, doing breath work for 10 minutes, doing this and that, knowing that, like, I don't know, there was work to get done. All right, this right here is the routine for the McLaren. Number 1, you press the start to turn on the auxiliary, or whatever, the auxiliary, but you don't actually start the engine. So you basically turn on the electronical system. Take your key, wallet, put that joint right there, close it up, and then after like 15 seconds, then you slam on the brake. You hear that clicky noise, and then you turn on. Check engine light turns on for like 2 seconds, and then it disappears because my car definitely has some issues regarding that. But now we're gonna have a good workout today. We're gonna push ourselves. We are currently stuck on the bridge with traffic. Miami Beach has probably the highest density of cops I have ever experienced in my life in any sort of place or town of the world. So, yeah, come to Miami Beach. Be ready for a lot of cops. I know, the water on the left and the right.
The yachts in the blue water.
I know, bro. I know. And I haven't been on a single yacht since living in Miami. It kind of sucks because like you don't find a need to, like when you're here vacationing, like you find an urge to because you're like, yo, like, oh my, bro, those boats are massive. There's so many of them too. Workout complete. We just spent $200 at Whole Foods. And this is everything that we got. This right here behind the camera was $50. 1 ground beef and meal prep. But I spent $150 on a whole bunch of stuff. Number one being 2 little things of organic blueberries. I love fruit. Fruit's like top 3 things ever made. And on top of that, 2 things of organic blackberries. I used to like raspberries. Blackberries are so much better than raspberries now. And then I also have this entire pre-cut, keyword is pre-cut thing of watermelon, because I don't like cutting fruit, literally low ROI task. Put that right there. And then I have 2 avocados. I like squishy avocados. I know it's kind of weird, but I don't like hard avocados. How to even cut into it, I don't know. And then 1, 2 ground beefs, 3, 4 organic grass-fed ground beefs. I downed them like there's no tomorrow. And then a 5th one right here as well. And then I have, I don't know why I bought this, just chili. Chili's fire, I like it. I should put this up here. And then lastly, we have a 1 pound of wild-caught salmon. I'll add right there. My filmer shit behind the camera, we'll just put inside of the fridge as well, so it doesn't go melting and shit. But yeah, that's basically what $200 gets you at Whole Foods. But now we're literally just about to work. Maybe go on a walk later today. I don't know, yo, can y'all tell me, do I look better in hats? I've been rocking hats recently just because like when I have the windows down on the McLaren, it like will fuck up my hair. So I typically just wear a hat on the way to the gym. But do I look better with or without a hat? Because I used to rock hats every single day. Like if you were to catch me in middle school, I'd wear like the weirdest hats too. I'd wear like a KD hat. I'd wear like the weirdest fucking hats, bro. Quick update as well on the stores is right now we have a $15 CPA on a product that we started testing today. Which is good because our break-even CPA is around, I'd probably say like $21. So we're not insanely profitable, but once again, we're just gonna let it cook. A lot of the ad managers that we got banned and stuff yesterday, we're trying to get back up and running today. We will get them back up and running today, just because we move fast like that. All right, we've literally just been sun tanning all day. Just got back upstairs to the crib. And now we are going to get to work. I still haven't eaten anything all day today. And what is it, 4 p.m. So I'm low-key starving, about to make some food. Holy shit, we are cooking today, bro. We are fucking cooking. I had a mushroom coffee. Shopify stores are at 4 ROAS. There's more energy drinks in the fridge. I have a new McLaren key, so that increases the mood. But the cigar outside has too many ashes on it, so I'm currently opening up another cigar. Cigars actually get me locked in. I didn't think nicotine would get me locked in, but so addicted now. Joking, this is the last cigar I have, so after I finish this, there's literally no more nicotine. But we're also gonna fly that drone into the middle of Brickell City Center and try to hit somebody with it.
They just jack the car, they leave up. Popping the real pill, higher than Beverly Hills.
I'm spinning some real, man, fuck all that spinning and narrative shit. I melt down the chains that I bought from your body.
What's up, Andre? What's up?
Bring everything, and I said underwear. It's just gonna be my wife. She's the hardest one. Yeah, she's very different one. Okay, so let's go. Let's take it. Yeah, I'm going.
Bro, Raptors were taking pictures of absolute 10s, bro. You see the picture that I sent? Yeah. They were posted up, and they were absolute 10s, bro. Holy shit.
That day, we saw decades ago, by the way. We saw the drill. We saw the real drill. We saw the decades. We
Mark, that's so done dirty, dude. No, it was funny.
So we literally just woke up around 6 seconds ago. Time right now is 12:42 p.m. Definitely waking up a little bit on the later side, but it's because we probably went to sleep like 3:34 last night. So it is what it is. But literally just going to get my coffee, my electrolytes, and then we head off to the gym. So let's get it. Stores are doing decent today. The store that got banned, we just got it back up and running today, and we're already at 2 sales for it, which is really, really good, because we're only doing a $50 CPO for it. So that's a really good sign. Yeah, right now it's $10 CPA. You can see right here, I don't want to like leak the thing or anything, but we spent $22.10 on the campaign. We have 2 sales. So that's a $10 CPA. Somebody did check out for 70 bucks, 75 bucks. So we do have a $20 CPA right now. So that's not the best, but anyway, it is what it is. Other store that we were scaling yesterday, CPAs right now are kind of high as well, but once again, we're just gonna let it cook. You can see, yeah, 2 sales for 58 bucks, around like an $18 CPA right now. So continue to let it cook, but let's get to the gym. All right, morning routine, let's get it. Cup, electrolytes, scoop it, all right, fire. Scoop it, get another cup for the boy. Boom, scoop it, get the water. Boom. And now we drink it. D3. What we were literally just saying, I don't know how I feel about Iman Gadzhi buying 50% of WAP, because when Alex Hormozi bought School, he's not known as a course seller. He's known as just like the guy who has acquisition.com, like grows a business, and he's like a good entrepreneur. So like his word means a lot to people, right? Because he's always on podcasts. And then Iman, he's known as the dude who just sells courses. So when he starts using his personal brand to say, hey guys, use WAP, it's in his best interest, he just fucking bought it for 50% of the company, he's gonna get all the normies to start building businesses on WAP. You know what I mean? And like I think that's what Alex Hormozi wanted on School, but Alex Hormozi actually brought like real entrepreneurs over to School. Every real entrepreneur who sells a digital product already uses WAP. So I would say the only amount of people that he is able to bring to WAP is either A, people who are on School, like me, who have used WAP for previous communities and don't prefer it, or B, fucking normies from India opening up WAP stores and teaching people and giving even more shitty digital products. So I think that's my honest opinion. I think digital products are going to become very commoditized very soon. And very, very, very soon, people are going to be like, holy shit. Right now, I'd say like 90% of digital products suck. But like, I'd say it get to a saturation point, like 95 or 96% of like digital products are like actual ass. Last thing I want is WAP to be known as this platform, almost kind of like Facebook Marketplace, where it's just like a bunch of junk on there. Because I think right now WAP is almost looked as like a StockX. Like, yeah, that's the best way to put it. WAP StockX, I don't want it to become fucking GOAT, you know what I mean? Or fucking Facebook Marketplace with no authentication check. But that is why I host my university, my accelerator, and everything like dropshipping related for program related on School. But like for Spy Crew, Drop Genie, all my like other like software companies, they're all hosted on WAP, and I'm fine for it to be hosted on WAP. It's not a course, it's a software, but that's why I like doing things on School, because it's different, you know, it's more isolated.
All right, what's goody? We just finished our workout at the gym. Holy traffic. Anyway, we just finished our workout. 40-minute drive back home. Boy filming behind the camera, he needs some motivation. So we're going to the private islands to look at all the houses.
Oh, shoot.
Which are insane. I've already filmed them on the video. But we're about to make it back to the crib and get some work done. So we'll catch you guys when we're there. cooking food now. The fact that I haven't eaten all day today kind of blows my mind. Anyway, I'm going to literally after I eat, get work done. But I'm gonna end the video here. I don't wanna make this too long of a video. As always, I'm literally releasing these videos probably every like once a week. So make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content that I'm pushing out. If you also wanna stay up to date with the entire kind of building a brand in public challenge that I'm doing, also be sure to subscribe because in the next video, hopefully we'll be hitting 2, 3, 4, 5, 10K days. I'm just gonna obviously be working literally in the background. I'll probably start another video right after this, but be sure to subscribe if you want to stay along for the journey. With that being said as well, if any of y'all need spy tools, product research, or anything of that nature, look in the description down below. There's gonna be something down there for Spy Crew. It's literally by far the best spy tool service out there. Secondly, if you guys want winning products sent to you from Chinese factories, go ahead and visit Drop Genie. It'll also be down in the description below. And also if you want to learn how to drop ship as well, I made a free training for every single one of y'all in the description. It will be the first link. It's completely free training on how to actually get started with drop shipping as well. I have a completely free training down there on how to actually learn to start drop shipping in 2025. It's completely up to date. I revamped it for 2025 because things are always changing. Meta's always changing. So I made a new video specifically for 2025. On top of that, if you guys do want to get access to my case study, which I break down my $1.5 million product that I sold, the product, the offer, the ads, the everything, the day one testing, the store, I give you guys everything. I released the product, how I branded it, the whole 9 yards. I'll also leave a link for that down below as well. And yeah, I'd say besides that, I'll catch you on the next one. Stay tuned because we will scale up the store.